Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for ROI payout. No trade recommendations because it's just my trade journal. And we've got price action order flow levels for Thursday, May 25th, 23. And we do have the news catalyst, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, with a couple of big reports. So I'm totally flat right now. That's the trade plan. I did a few trade sequences, and right now I just want to see how we do on the 8:30 pivot. And we'll go over these price imbalances to balance and draws on liquidity, order flow levels right now on two charts, the 24 on the left and the 15 minutes. So let's get at it with these charts. 24-hour charts. So these last three bars are the focus. Here's where we are, Europe, Globex, and you can see this body of the bar. We've got candle wicks. I'll take this anchored VWAP out of here so you can see it. We've got a low of 41.32 and a high of the premium wick at 41.56. The previous day was crazy. We had a down into this lavender fair value gap, and the top of that gap was just below this new week open gap previous, and then we broke the fair value gap low 41.18 and go all the way down to 41.14 and some change, but we did not overlap this fair value gap with the body of the candle. So you could say the candle respected the fair value gap bottom here. So it still remains open, but again, if we say maybe this could act as support, maybe it's going to create some inversion, we'll see. But right now we seem to be consolidated in this range. The bottom of the range 32 and the top of yesterday 66. So that's where we've got it. This is the compression bracket, these two stacked new week open gaps, and the bottom of that is 49, 48. So if I was going to get an entry, it would be 41, 41. We'll look at that zone in the 15-minute next, and the high again is 56. So that's the zone right now. So we'll see how the news reacts, and of course we still have a stalemate on the debt issue in Congress, and that's what's keeping everything in compression. And tomorrow again is T+2, not Thursday, so that's even more of a reason that we don't get range expansion. Let's go to the 15-minute next. What's all these lines? So this is because we've got compression, that's why. So there's a lot of busyness on it, but I'm watching it like a hawk because sometimes when you've got a bracket, you can just play ping pong and rack up some gains before one side breaks. So top red, that's the top of the new day gap. The new day gap 51.54. The next red is the London Open 41.52. The next red below that is 41.50.75. This is the bottom of the new day open gap. So this is very significant, and the only reason I don't color it in is we have a prior new week open gap stacked on a new week open gap just below it. So you can just see price is very attracted to this zone. This is keep being in play, in my opinion, for the regular trading hours. So I'm going to watch this range, and if we get low, this was New York midnight open 41.40. I was playing this for sure on some longs. Below that, we've got the 24th RTH open level, which was 37.75. So very interested here in just this bracket and see what the RTH does with it. I'm not going to show the Renko tonight because we're not anywhere except how we opened on the beginning of Globex, where you can see it already on the 15-minute way up here. This was on the top blue Keltner on the Renko, but that's already now at 41.65. So I don't know that we're going to go real far without the debt ceiling being solved. We should be clamped down, and with T+2 Friday, we could have a very narrow range. Right now, though, 24.5 handle range for Globex. So if that's where we're at, it portends that maybe we're not going to do a whole lot in the AM part of the regular trading hours. But if we do and we go down, then I'm going to be very interested to be looking at potentially playing this bracket again. But right now, I'm going to just put a big dose of patience and try to not take any trades here for the next several hours. That's all I have. So you had the 24 and you had the 15. That's all you really need. And at least that's all I'm going to need. I'm not going to try to complicate it because we've had already here 10 hours of complete compression. And so I'm not going to expect a lot for the next 5 hours to 6 hours. So there you have it. Take care. Thanks for visiting. Aloha. Bye.